Okay, I got the tripod, but I can do them like this. Some of my tools. Okay, this is the part that people tell you if you use masking tape, I'm professional. But when you want clean lines, you got to be able to get the tape underneath stuff. It's where the blades come in handy. So this one's not going to do it right there, but underneath there I can. So we're going to make sure this is all nice and tight, right up to that baseboard. Manipulate the tape a little bit. Right? It takes time. This is the part of painting that people miss. So I take a little bit more time to mask things off, so then that way everything is cleaner. The putty knife, you want straight lines. Rip it off just like that. That's how it goes. And then when you're coming back through the other side, you cannot really stretch the tape. You got to be gentle with it. Set it down. Run the whole edge. See? Right in there. Right in there. Now you don't got to worry about stuff on the floor. And then sometimes the tape actually goes underneath of it, and you use the blade, you can push it underneath just a little bit, right? Like I like for the baseboards to be, like 16th or 32nd off the ground, just a little bit. So then that way the tape can slide up in underneath of it when you're repainting. Then you don't get the bleed through. You also have to be so careful with your brush if you're not using tape. It's just you're down low, you got to use some funky angles and visions, so why make it hard for yourself? So preliminary step of masking, this is how I do it. We run tape everywhere where we don't want the paint, right? Even up the windows. So with the tape, I can make my straight line. I can make your line straighter. It's gonna have the appearance. It may not be straight, but it'll have the appearance that it is straight. For when you look at it, it doesn't look so bad of color on the window frame and vice versa, or caulking, that's huge beads, whatnot. So take your time on the masking, everything else flies. Once I get done it started with the sanding, it floats, right? Vacuum sand, floors will all be masked with rosin paper. It's a bunch of tape, it's a bunch of rosin paper, a bunch of waste, but who wants paint lines on your floor? Who wants that? I don't have any, I clean them all off, but look, a little bit right there, right? That's how it goes. So a lot of this came off with alcohol, and then even the trim, I'm gonna wipe it with alcohol, get all the stuff off of it, that bad fecal matter, gecko fecal matter, and then we sand.